Morning, Steve Ray in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Markets, soybeans giving back some of the gains that we had yesterday, corn and wheat are lower. Outside markets got stocks higher and crude higher. As far as the grains are concerned, I'm afraid that the USDA failed yesterday to give us any numbers, especially in corn, to satisfy the bulls. And so with the funds long 372,000 contracts of corn, almost 200,000 contracts of beans, 126,000 contracts of soybean oil, and 20,000 contracts of Chicago wheat. We could be near a top. The rally that started back in August when beans were at 875, went to the December crop report 1143, and then made recent highs at 1436. Corn went from 331 to the December report 439 to a recent 574. And wheat, Chicago went from last June 488 to October 637 and a recent high of 693. That rally could be over, and we could actually see the market set back to the 1325 in May beans, 520 in May corn, and 620 in May Chicago wheat. This doesn't necessarily change the fact that most analysts are using a corn carryout around 1100 versus the USDA's 1502. And a bean carryout of 100 versus the USDA's 120. It's just we won't have, I don't think, South American weather going into their harvest. We may not have as much old crop China buying of US beans. I still think they're going to need corn, but I think that demand markets are fed constantly while a supply market is just pretty much straight up. And I think the supply market is over for now, and I think we need to pull back. Find an area where we can consolidate until we know more about the U.S. 2021 and global Northern Hemisphere weather. Our weather guy soon will be putting out an outlook for U.S. for this 2021 season. He's looking for pretty much a normal spring, but there could be some dryness this summer up in the northern plains, and if La Nina is still around, that could extend down into the western corn belt. So we still have to be leery of that, but right now, most people are plugging in the corn acreage around 92 to 93 million acres and a crop of around 250 and carryouts around 1250. So we need that 180 yield in order to keep prices from moving a lot higher. Over in the beans, most people think we'll have 90 million acres planted of beans. A 50.5 yield will give us a 45-25 crop, and a carry out somewhere around 100 to 130 million bushels, which doesn't really change that much. And so the market is vulnerable for another rally if we don't have good 2021 weather. So I think that futures pull back, spreads widen with the nearby losing to the deferreds, and the basis now is going to have to do all the work in moving grain into the pipeline. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.